Let me begin first by saying James Franklin is a tremendous man, husband, father, mentor to countless student athletes, and a good friend who has always carried himself with dignity and represented Penn State with absolute class. That said, at Penn State, we hold all our programs to the highest standards in our shared pursuit of excellence. My job is to evaluate everything and make hard decisions for what is in the best interest of our athletes, our program, and our department. Ultimately, I believe a new leader can help us win a national championship, and now is the right time for this change. Terry Smith will serve as our interim head coach. Terry's a proud Penn Stater. He helped build this program as both a player and a coach, and he understands what it means to wear the blue and white. We're going to continue to conduct a national search. Our next coach will be someone who embodies everything Penn State stands for: integrity, accountability, toughness, humility, and an elite motivator. We'll find a coach who can achieve excellence at the highest level, doing it with confidence and conviction. Recruiting will always be a pillar here. This is also about the modern era of college football. Our next coach needs to be able to maximize elite level resources, attack the transfer portal, and develop at the highest level. This person has to fit Penn State. They need to represent the toughness, the blue-collar work ethic, and the class that defines this institution. We want someone who honors our tradition but isn't afraid to evolve. Someone who understands the weight of we are and leads us forward with a vision of championships. And finally, to our fans, alumni, and community, we all need each other. We all need your support. And all our focus, let me repeat, all our focus should be around the young men in Lash right now who wear the blue and white. We have a lot of football left. They deserve every ounce of our support.
First off, I would like to thank Coach Franklin for an incredible 11 plus years of service, dedication to this program, to our student athletes. I've known Coach a long time. He brought me here. You know, we entered this year in year 12 together. I learned so much from him. Penn State holds a dear place in my heart. I'm a third generation Penn Stater. My dad sits up top. He's a 68 grad. I'm a 91 grad. My son's an 07 grad. My daughter graduated here recently. I call this place home. I love this place. I love the blue and the white. I'm proud to be sitting in front of you.
Look, I'm not going to get into the financials. What I will tell you about the buyout, this is an athletics issue. This is not the institution's issue. So we, in athletics, are covering all the costs. I just want that to be known. So we are absorbing all the costs associated with this. You know, I'm going to be very transparent with y'all. This was extremely, extremely difficult. It's been a very difficult 48 hours. I felt after Saturday and sitting down and looking at everything that where we were and what was in the best interest of my kids, my student athletes, and my kids, meaning you guys know I call our athletes kids, my kids, and where the program was going, at this time we just had to make the hard decision. And look, as all of you know as leaders, when you lead an organization like this, when you've made the decision, you have to make the decision with a whole heart and with conviction. And so, you know, I was going to sleep on it on Sunday, and but I knew it was the right course of action for us as a program, and more importantly for the team. So that's kind of how it transpired.
Yeah, I found out Sunday afternoon. Franklin last night. It was a heartfelt conversation. I just wanted to express my gratitude and thankfulness for him and all that he's done for me, my family, and this program. He took us out of a dark era and got us to be a relevant program again.
I just felt there was no other course. And I felt it was time. Now remember, that we're in a different era of football. And there's a lot of things that come with this new era, transfers and everything. And so that probably was down the road in the thought process, but I did feel like for our student athletes and the staff and the program and our fans, there wasn't a choice. There wasn't more. I weigh everything when I make a decision. The PhD nerd in me is like, I do data, I do analytics, I look at everything. And when you start to look at where we're going, and yes, how this year had been playing out, all of those things you have to take into consideration. And people can say what they want about James, but James, it's a small world we have, and we're all friends. And so you cannot make decisions of this magnitude lightly. So to say, we lost to Oregon, and we lost UCLA. No, it's about where are we as a program? Where are we going? How do I give my student athletes the best chance to win? How do I continue to build this to a place that we are the best program in the country? That's the motivation. And so as you start to put all those things together, you got to make the call.
I've got my work cut out for me. I've probably recruited almost 3/4 of the roster. And a lot of the committed guys, I recruited those guys. We're just going to continue to press forward. We're going to continue to recruit. We're going to continue to get in front of these guys. One thing that hasn't changed is Penn State is Penn State. Right? I'm sitting in this press conference because we didn't win enough. And whatever I can do to help this place win is what I'm willing to do. I would be remiss to say if the opportunity didn't put itself out there for me to be the head coach permanently, absolutely I would love that opportunity. And as for Drew, I don't have any other updates other than he's out for the year. We have every bit of confidence in Ethan. He's got a strong arm, he's athletic, super smart kid. We're entrusting him. He's been thrown in there just like I've been thrown in there, so we got something in common. And he's gonna be ready. We're gonna rep him all week and drill him all week and put him in class on grass. And we're very confident we're gonna have a game plan for him that fits him. Super excited to see him go out there Saturday night.
Drew's one hell of a young man. He puts up with a lot of crap. And I get it. The NIL era, he's still a kid. And I can't have there's not a negative word that comes up when I think of Drew. I apologize. But you gotta understand, these kids work so hard, and they love Penn State so much. And I get to see them in a different way than you all do. I get to see them as, like I said, my children. And so much bigger than how many touchdowns you throw. I get it. Look I'm not trying to lie to y'all. We all know we want to win. He wants to win the worst way. He's working his hardest to do that. And to see it end that way, you never want that.
We love the game of football. And let's keep the main thing the main thing. You only earn opportunity through production on the field. And if you're not productive on the field, it doesn't matter where you go, want to sit out. Who wants you next? You're not going to make the money you think you're supposed to. You're not going to be drafted where you think you're supposed to be drafted. So my message is, we have an opportunity to come together, win the season, shock the world, and we all can have success together.